Welcome everyone. We will be getting started in just under a minute. Hello and welcome. I'm Johanna and I'm here with my co-host and dear friend Susan. It's great to be with you all. Thanks so much for joining our weekly Tong Ren session. Now before we begin, know that your healing requests have all been set as our intention for today's session. So that means there's absolutely nothing that you need to do or think about. Just allow yourself to receive. And if it's your first time here, there's nothing required of you during the session. So you don't need to follow along or do anything. Just simply relax. Let the energy work for you. And whether your mind stays focused on the points that we tap or it drifts, it makes no difference. The healing intentions will still be just as effective. Now we focus on 3 key areas for a general treatment: the brain, the sympathetic nervous system, and the parasympathetic nervous system. At the end of the session, we tap to ground the energy, promoting a deep relaxation for you. Now, based on your requests, we've identified specific points for the tapping, so each of you will receive a general and a personalized treatment today. Susan and I will tap for you until a few minutes before the hour ends, so if you're tapping along today, also we really appreciate your support. We are live streaming to YouTube and X, but don't worry, only Susan and I are visible. That said, feel free to keep your camera off if that's more comfortable for you. Now, once we wrap up the tapping portion, I'll end the live stream, and then for those of you joining on Zoom, we'll have a brief and optional Q&A, but there's no pressure to stay. This is just an opportunity if you have any questions or you wish to share any news. And as a quick reminder, Tong Ren is a complementary therapy. It's not a substitute for medical care, so please continue to consult your healthcare provider for any diagnosis or treatment. Now, before we begin, let's just take a moment to settle in and align our energy as a group. This creates a powerful healing field where the energy can move around freely and effortlessly. So find a comfortable position and feeling the support beneath your feet and whatever you're sitting on or lying upon. Let your shoulders soften, your hands rest naturally, and now bring your awareness to your breath and take a slow, gentle inhale. And exhale. And let's do that one more time. Breathe in and release. And as we breathe together, let's imagine a soft golden light forming above us. And this light holds our collective healing intention. It's already expanding, surrounding us and wrapping us in a field of pure healing energy. And whether you feel it or not, trust that it's right here supporting you. And remember that healing doesn't require any effort. It happens naturally. Your conscious mind doesn't need to stay engaged for this to work. So if you feel yourself drifting towards sleep, that's okay. The energy is still flowing and still bringing you into harmony. Now, as we move into the session, I invite you to simply rest in this space. The healing field around us is active, and all you need to do is receive. So we'll begin tapping now. Beginning with CV17 at the center of the chest. This point stimulates the thymus gland and enhances lymphatic drainage throughout the breast tissue, supporting natural immune defenses against abnormal cell growth. It opens airways and heart circulation, while encouraging deeper breathing for improved oxygenation. And tapping stomach 11, this activates the thoracic lymph ducts to the subclavian vein, essential for detoxifying harsh chemicals and environmental toxins from upper body tissues. It soothes throat inflammation and supports comfortable swallowing while calming vagus nerve pathways for digestive healing. Stomach 12 enhances lymphatic flow over subclavian vessels, preventing fluid blockages that contribute to breast swelling and lymph node congestion. It improves circulation in the vessels of the chest, supporting heart function and vascular flexibility while supporting detoxification pathways crucial for eliminating radiation and chemical residues from treatment. And tapping stomach 9, which regulates the carotid sinus pressure receptors, naturally lowering blood pressure while supporting thyroid circulation for hormonal balance. It enhances blood flow to brain centers, controlling metabolism and cognitive function. And tapping stomach 10, this point improves the local thyroid circulation and nerve communication, supporting healthy hormone production essential for metabolism and hair growth. It calms throat tension that contributes to swallowing difficulties. And tapping Li-17 to stimulate the phrenic nerve pathways, controlling diaphragm function, improving oxygen delivery to heal low oxygen levels and support lung health. This point activates the vagus nerve for digestive system regulation and anxiety reduction. Tapping Li-18, we activate the vagus nerve to calm fight or flight responses, reducing anxiety while supporting thyroid function and digestive healing. This point also restores hormonal balance, essential for overcoming intimate dysfunction and emotional trauma. And tapping SI-16, it releases neck muscle tension, contributing to jaw pain while calming brainstem centers that regulate cardiovascular function and sensory processing. It also supports thyroid health and improves circulation to temporal lobe memory centers. Tapping SI-17 to enhance circulation to inner ear structures, addressing hearing loss and ringing sounds, while improving temporal lobe function for memory and cognitive clarity. This point also supports jaw muscle relaxation for pain relief. And tapping Governor Vessel 23. This point invigorates the frontal and temporal lobes, crucial for memory, cognitive function, and emotional processing, directly addressing memory concerns and mental clarity. It stimulates the pituitary function for comprehensive hormonal regulation, including thyroid and reproductive hormones. Tapping bladder 5 to to enhance circulation to the frontal memory centers while supporting pituitary regulation of growth hormone and metabolic function. It calms emotional processing centers to reduce anxiety and support trauma healing. And tapping GV22 to balance the hypothalamic control of appetite, metabolism, sleep cycles, and stress response, essential for weight management and immune healing. It regulates lymphatic system flow and calms fear-based memories from trauma while supporting detoxification processes. And tapping bladder 6 to stimulate the master pituitary control centers governing hormonal balance, blood cell formation, and fluid regulation throughout the body. It sends relaxation signals down the spine to release deep muscle tension and accelerate healing while supporting healthy hair growth by optimizing the growth hormone and metabolic function. And tapping GV21, it activates the motor cortex to release muscle tension while improving scalp circulation for healthy hair growth. It functions as a master switch to balance tight and weak muscles throughout the body. And tapping bladder 7, it influences the cerebellum and motor cortex for improved balance and posture, addressing spine curvature and muscular asymmetries. This point stimulates pituitary hormonal cascades essential for metabolic optimization. And tapping GV20, the master regulatory point, balancing pituitary hypothalamic axis for comprehensive endocrine function, metabolism, and nervous system harmony. It grounds fight or flight responses while enhancing cognitive function, memory, and emotional resilience for trauma recovery. And tapping bladder 8 supports the motor cortex function for improved movement, coordination, and muscle balance, addressing postural asymmetries from spine curvature. It influences the pituitary regulation of growth and metabolic hormones. Tapping gallbladder 16 to calm craving and dependency pathways in the brain, supporting addiction recovery while fostering liver healing from toxin exposure. This point addresses sensory sensitivities and facial muscle tension. And tapping GB17, which influences the cerebellum for improved balance and coordination, addressing postural imbalances and movement dysfunction. Supports visual processing and spatial awareness for enhanced body symmetry. And tapping GB18 to enhance circulation to the visual cortex, supporting eye clarity and vision improvement while addressing spine curvature through improved brain-body coordination. This point stimulates the brain cortex areas, controlling posture and movement symmetry. And tapping GV19. This point influences the cerebellum to promote symmetrical muscular patterns, directly addressing spine curvature and body asymmetries. It enhances balance, coordination, and visual processing for improved spatial awareness. And tapping GV17 to regulate the cardiovascular and respiratory centers in the medulla, supporting lung function and addressing blood vessel hardening while improving brainstem circulation. It enhances blood flow through the vertebral arteries to regulate circulation throughout the entire body and supports aortic valve function. Opening up bladder 9 to support the brainstem cardiovascular regulation, naturally lowering blood pressure while enhancing motor function and balance. It improves the brainstem's ability to regulate the cardiovascular system, supporting blood vessel health and flexibility throughout the body, while improving circulation to the cerebellum for coordination and postural symmetry, addressing spine curvature. At gallbladder 19, we enhance the visual cortex processing and supports overall brain circulation, addressing vision loss and cognitive function. This point influences balance and spatial processing centers for improved body symmetry. And tapping GB20 releases neck muscle tension, contributing to jaw pain, headaches, and neck pain, while improving auditory processing for ringing sound relief. This point calms the nervous system and reduces blood pressure through brainstem circulation enhancement. And moving to the forehead, to gallbladder 13 on the right side, to calm emotional processing centers in the right brain, soothing anxiety, fear, and trauma responses, while addressing depression and mood swings. This point releases jaw tension from emotional holding patterns and supports addiction recovery. And on the left side, it enhances left brain mental focus, addressing attention issues, brain fog, and memory problems, while supporting cognitive clarity and decision-making. It also improves the prefrontal cortex function for enhanced self-awareness and emotional regulation. And tapping gallbladder 14 to improve the frontal lobe circulation, supporting the executive function, emotional regulation, and cognitive processing. This point addresses brain fog and enhances mental clarity for improved self-awareness. And tapping bladder 4 to improve blood flow and nerve function to the front of the eye, supporting eye clarity and vision improvement. This point enhances the frontal lobe circulation for memory and cognitive function. And tapping bladder 3, we enhance the circulation and lymphatic drainage around the eyes while supporting frontal lobe memory centers. This point addresses dry eyes and improves the cognitive function through increased brain circulation. And tapping bladder 2 to clear brain fog and improve mental focus through enhanced frontal lobe circulation. This point supports eye health and vision clarity while addressing cognitive dysfunction. Bladder 1 stimulates tear production and natural eye lubrication, directly addressing dry eyes and supporting corneal healing. It improves circulation to the visual system and reduces eye strain. And tapping the yin-tang point calms nervous system and quiets obsessive mental chatter, supporting addiction recovery and trauma healing. Releases subconscious jaw tension and promotes deep inner peace while enhancing intuitive awareness and mental clarity. And tapping the Tai Yang point to enhance the temporal lobe circulation for long-term memory storage while providing calming effects on trigeminal nerve for jaw pain relief. This point supports visual processing and reduces eye strain, contributing to vision problems. And tapping gallbladder 9 to calm auditory processing centers in the temporal lobe, reducing ringing sound perception while supporting memory and cognitive function. This point organizes brain's sound interpretation and reduces phantom noise sensations. And tapping gallbladder 8 to calm craving and reward circuits, supporting nicotine addiction recovery while reducing acid reflux through vagus nerve regulation. It also soothes anxiety and food-related emotional patterns, contributing to metabolic dysfunction. And tapping triple warmer 20, support the digestive system regulation, addressing bowel inflammation, digestive issues, and constipation, while enhancing metabolic function. It improves circulation to digestive centers for comprehensive gastrointestinal healing. And tapping gallbladder 7 on the left side enhances auditory cortex function, supporting hearing restoration and reducing ringing sounds while improving memory and cognitive processing. It also stimulates the temporal lobe circulation for enhanced memory recall and mental clarity. And tapping SI 19 to improve local ear circulation and auditory function while supporting jaw mechanics for pain relief. This point also enhances lymphatic drainage around the ear and temporal region. And tapping the Qiangdong point nourishes the brainstem cardiovascular centers, naturally lowering blood pressure while supporting neurological stability and movement disorders. It optimizes the heart function and efficiency via the vagus nerve while regulating blood vessel tone throughout the body to promote arterial flexibility and health, calming medulla oblongata for improved autonomic nervous system regulation. And now we move to the spinal column, opening up all of the points along the spine to energize the entire central nervous system, facilitating bioelectrical flow from the brain throughout the spinal cord for comprehensive neurological healing, essential for addressing movement disorders and overall nervous system coordination while supporting detoxification pathways. And tapping C1 to open the primary gateway for bioelectrical flow throughout the spinal cord while improving circulation to the entire brain and supporting auditory function. calms deep back muscles and influences brainstem coordination centers, crucial for movement disorders and balance. And tapping C2 to stimulate the vagus nerve activation for deep relaxation response while addressing anxiety, fear, and addiction patterns. It improves circulation to temporal lobes and the hippocampus for enhanced memory and emotional regulation. On the left side, it enhances memory function and mental focus while supporting speech recovery and cognitive clarity. It improves left brain hemisphere function for logical processing and decision-making abilities. And tapping C3 relaxes the neck and jaw muscles, addressing jaw pain while supporting lymphatic drainage and facial nerve function. It improves visual system health and supports comfortable swallowing by calming throat nerves. At C4, we stimulate the phrenic nerve controlling diaphragm function, essential for improved breathing and oxygenation, addressing low oxygen levels. It supports thyroid communication and lymphatic drainage while enhancing respiratory efficiency. And tapping C5 to enhance the phrenic nerve function for deeper breathing while clearing nerve pathways to the shoulders and arms. It supports thyroid hormone production and addresses nerve compression affecting upper extremity circulation. And tapping C6 to manage calcium buffering and blood alkalinity while addressing thyroid dysfunction, bone loss, and hair loss. It improves nerve supply to hands, addressing tunnel syndromes, and supports hormonal balance for metabolic function. And tapping C7 to regulate calcium levels and thyroid hormone production while addressing overactive thyroid and bone health. It provides nourishment for ligament healing in the wrist injuries and supports nerve communication to upper extremities. And tapping T1 to stimulate the thymus gland and bone marrow for robust immune function while addressing upper chest lymphatics and joint inflammation. Releases tension in the upper back and shoulder muscles, relieving pain and improving mobility after muscle strain while supporting red blood cell production for anemia and enhancing sympathetic nervous system regulation for metabolic balance. And T2 on the right side directly regulates the thymus gland function, crucial for immune system balance while supporting cardiovascular circulation. It stimulates bone marrow activity and addresses autoimmune conditions through immune system modulation. It also enhances the thymus function and lung circulation while releasing muscle spasms between shoulder blades, alleviating pain and stiffness in the upper back. It supports immune system balance and addresses hair loss through improved circulation and hormonal regulation. And tapping GB21 at the shoulder crest releases shoulder and neck tension while improving circulation to upper extremities. This addresses upper spine curvature pain and supports lymphatic drainage from the arms and the shoulders. At T3, this primary lung point sends direct bronchial relaxation signals while supporting thymus immune function for cellular resistance. It increases mobility in the upper thoracic spine and rib cage, alleviating stiffness and addressing upper back tension while stimulating respiratory health and systemic anti-inflammatory responses, crucial for healing multiple conditions. At T4, the essential point for abnormal cell growth, particularly in breast tissue, while supporting skin detoxification and gallbladder liver function. This point regulates temperature and toxin elimination through the skin, the body's largest detoxification organ. At T5, it supports cardiovascular function and upper digestive regulation while addressing heart-related anxiety and chest tightness. This point optimizes nerve signals to the heart, supporting efficient cardiac function and blood flow regulation, while influencing thoracic organ function and emotional balance through heart center activation. On the left side, it calms heart and sympathetic nervous system, reducing worry and anxiety while fostering emotional peace and balance. Relaxes major blood vessels, including the aorta and coronary arteries, supporting their flexibility and promoting healthy circulation, while soothing cardiac rhythm and addressing emotional trauma held in the heart center. And tapping T6 relaxes diaphragm and lower lung function, encouraging fuller breathing while supporting gallbladder and digestive function. It regulates nerve signals, controlling blood flow and pressure, supporting heart efficiency and aortic valve function, while addressing chest tightness from respiratory dysfunction. And tapping T7 on the right side, the primary liver detoxification point, enhancing circulation and regeneration while processing chemotherapy, radiation, and environmental toxins. Supports the liver's ability to clear harmful substances and addresses drug-induced liver damage from treatments. This master point for upper abdomen, regulating pancreas, stomach, and liver, while supporting spleen function for waste removal. Supports the liver's role in processing fats and cholesterol, contributing to healthier blood and more flexible blood vessels, while addressing knee problems through improved circulation and supporting overall digestive harmony. And tapping T8 on the right side. This is a vital liver support point for comprehensive detoxification and metabolic function while addressing liver inflammation. It supports the liver's role in metabolic and hormone metabolism and toxin processing from treatments. This key pancreas point regulating blood sugar and insulin sensitivity for blood sugar management while supporting spleen function. It addresses digestive disorders and supports metabolic balance for healthy weight management. And tapping T9, we enhance the liver's toxin processing capacity and inflammation management while supporting resilience against chemical damage. It addresses liver scarring, fatty liver, and addiction-related liver issues while promoting liver regeneration. This primary adrenal regulation point, balancing stress hormones and supporting system intelligence while enhancing detoxification pathways. It's crucial for energy restoration and metabolic optimization, supporting healthy weight and addiction recovery. And tapping T10 regulates the adrenal cortisol production and energy levels while supporting kidney and fluid balance function. It addresses chronic fatigue and supports metabolic function through adrenal optimization. And tapping T11, the primary kidney point, supporting healthy blood production and waste filtration while addressing urinary tract inflammation and small intestine absorption. It's essential for nutrient uptake, supporting metabolism and weight management while promoting detoxification. And tapping T12 to regulate the large intestine movement, addressing constipation and loose bowels while supporting colon elimination for detoxification. It stimulates the digestive rhythm and supports toxin elimination through improved bowel function. And tapping the lumbar 1, gateway for the large intestine nerve regulation, while supporting ovarian function and addressing diminished intimate drive. It influences reproductive hormones and supports intimate energy restoration while regulating bowel elimination. And tapping L2 to activate the brown fat for enhanced metabolism and weight loss while supporting kidney and ovarian function. This point clears nerve pathways to the knees and supports sciatic nerve health for improved mobility. And tapping L3, the primary reproductive organ support point, regulating ovarian and prostate function while addressing knee stability and lower back pain. This supports intimate health and hormone production, essential for metabolic balance and emotional well-being. And tapping L4 to regulate the colon and rectum function while supporting pelvic stability and lower back alignment. It addresses elimination function, crucial for detoxification and metabolic waste removal. L5 improves hip joint circulation and bone health while supporting colon elimination and addressing sciatic nerve pain. It's essential for metabolic waste removal and supports lower extremity nerve function and mobility. And at S1, it regulates the bladder and pelvic floor function while supporting sacral stability and elimination processes. It addresses pelvic organ support and urinary function for comprehensive detoxification. S2, the primary bladder regulation point, supports uterine and vaginal health, addressing inflammation and hormonal balance. This point calms urinary tract irritation and supports pelvic splanchnic parasympathetic nervous system activation for deep healing. And tapping S3 to calm the bladder urgency and support uterine function while addressing foot arch pain and pelvic floor strength. It activates the parasympathetic rest and digest response, crucial for healing and detoxification while supporting elimination. And tapping S4 to regulate bladder control and prostate function while supporting healing and parasympathetic nervous system balance. Essential for colon elimination and pelvic organ health, supporting comprehensive detoxification pathways. And tapping S5 completes the colon elimination regulation while supporting pelvic floor integrity and final waste removal processes. It activates the deepest parasympathetic responses for healing and supports metabolic waste elimination pathways. Tapping GB30 releases deep hip and gluteal tension while improving circulation to pelvic organs and addressing sciatic nerve pain. Supports lymphatic drainage from the groin area and improves lower body alignment. And tapping bladder 54 releases gluteal and piriformis muscle tension, improving hip alignment and reducing knee strain while addressing sciatic nerve pain. Supports lymphatic drainage from the buttock area and addresses asymmetrical body patterns from spine curvature. And tapping stomach 36, the master energy point, strengthening immune system and supporting bone marrow blood cell production while harmonizing digestive function for blood sugar management. This point builds vitality and muscle tone throughout the body while supporting metabolism and weight optimization. At stomach 37, calms the large intestine inflammation, addressing bowel disorders while supporting colon detoxification. Regulates the bowel function essential for eliminating toxins from chemotherapy and environmental exposure. And tapping stomach 39 to enhance the small intestine absorption and digestion, supporting nutrient uptake for metabolic optimization and weight management. Improves digestive efficiency, crucial for healing and energy production. And tapping liver 8 to support the knee joint health and stability while enhancing liver function and emotional balance. This addresses knee problems and supports detoxification through improved liver circulation. And tapping the liver 3 point on the top of the foot, a master liver regulation point supporting detoxification while providing emotional grounding and nervous system calming. This point discharges anxious energy and supports trauma healing while enhancing liver regeneration from toxic damage. Tapping gallbladder 10 enhances the auditory nerve function, addressing hearing loss and ringing sounds while supporting inner ear fluid balance. This point improves circulation to auditory processing centers and calms nervous system contributions to ear dysfunction. And tapping gallbladder 12, primary vagus nerve activation point for regulating the heart rate, blood pressure, and digestive function while supporting parasympathetic nervous system healing. It's essential for addiction recovery and emotional regulation while enhancing lymphatic drainage. And tapping the Yiming point, a key point for inner ear health, addressing ringing sounds, dizziness, and hearing loss while improving circulation to auditory pathways. Supports blood pressure regulation and temporal lobe memory function through brainstem circulation. And tapping triple warmer 17 calms the cardiovascular control centers, naturally lowering blood pressure while supporting temporal lobe memory function. Addresses drug-induced damage and supports brain circulation for cognitive healing and addiction recovery. And tapping triple warmer 18 supports metabolism and endocrine function while enhancing the temporal lobe circulation for memory and cognitive processing. It influences the pituitary hormonal cascades essential for metabolic optimization and weight management. And tapping triple warmer 16 to address fatigue and low energy while supporting liver health and circulation to memory centers. This point improves vertebral artery blood flow to the brainstem, supporting energy levels and cognitive function. And tapping kidney 26 supports the lung function and respiratory health while addressing chest congestion and breathing difficulties. Essential for lung health and enhances oxygenation, addressing low oxygen levels. And tapping K25 supports breast tissue health and circulation while addressing chest-related lymphatic blockages. This point enhances the immune function in the chest area and supports natural healing processes for breast tissue. And tapping K23 regulates the chest organ function and supports respiratory health while addressing middle chest tension and congestion. Promotes circulation to the heart and lung areas, supporting cardiovascular and respiratory healing. And tapping K22 supports the kidney function and fluid balance while addressing upper abdomen tension and digestive regulation. This enhances circulation to upper digestive organs, supporting metabolic function. And tapping CV13 at the upper abdomen regulates the upper digestive function and supports stomach health while addressing acid reflux and throat inflammation. Calms digestive nervous system and supports comfortable swallowing and digestion. And tapping CV12, the master digestive regulation point, harmonizing stomach and intestinal function while supporting metabolic processes, addresses digestive disorders, and supports nutrient absorption for healthy weight management. And tapping stomach 21 supports stomach function and digestive regulation while addressing upper abdominal tension and bloating. It enhances digestive circulation and supports metabolic processes for weight optimization. And tapping stomach 25 regulates the large intestine function, addressing constipation and digestive elimination while supporting colon health. Essential for toxin elimination and supports metabolic waste removal for detoxification. And tapping CV6 energizes the lower dantian, supporting kidney function, reproductive health, and core vitality while addressing lung health and respiratory function. Builds fundamental life energy and supports intimate dysfunction healing through enhanced circulation. And tapping CV4 supports reproductive organ health and hormonal balance while addressing prostate health and intimate dysfunction. It enhances circulation to pelvic organs and supports fundamental life energy for healing. And now we tap the ouch points, which are any areas of discomfort, addressing specific areas of pain, tension, or energetic blockages, while supporting localized healing responses. This promotes the release of any trapped energy contributing to symptoms. And we also take this opportunity to tap any areas major lymph node clusters to ensure proper lymphatic flow and energy circulation. And we also activate the brown fat around the neck and shoulders and the kidney areas. And tapping LI11 at the elbow addresses elbow and arm pain while supporting thyroid function and upper extremity circulation. This releases tennis elbow tension and supports nerve pathways to the hands and wrist. And tapping LI10 supports forearm muscle function and circulation while addressing repetitive strain and tension. This enhances nerve pathways to the hands, supporting wrist and hand healing. Tapping triple warmer 5 directly addresses wrist injuries, including ligament tears, while improving circulation to the hand joints. Reduces inflammation in the small joints and supports ligament healing through enhanced blood flow. And tapping P6, the classic anti-nausea point, addressing chemotherapy side effects while supporting heart circulation and emotional calming. This point reduces vomiting and digestive upset while promoting cardiovascular health. And tapping P7 soothes deep emotional pain and despair while supporting heart energy and lung health. It creates space for hope and healing while addressing cardiac rhythm disturbances. And tapping Heart 7, the Master Heart calming point, quieting anxious thoughts and promoting deep peace while supporting cardiac function. It addresses emotional trauma and supports heart health during healing treatments. And tapping Lung 7 opens airways and strengthens the lung defensive energy while supporting respiratory system healing. Essential for lung health and addresses breathing difficulties and congestion. And tapping Li4 provides nervous system calming while supporting the thyroid function and releasing emotional tension. Reduces stress and supports immune function while addressing addiction patterns. And tapping GB31 releases the hip and thigh tension while improving circulation to lower extremities and addressing sciatic nerve pain. It supports lymphatic drainage from the groin area and addresses asymmetrical body patterns. And tapping spleen 10 supports blood circulation and spleen function while addressing thigh muscle tension and circulation. It enhances immune system function and supports detoxification through spleen activation. And tapping spleen 9 regulates the spleen and digestive function while supporting fluid metabolism and addressing prostate health. It enhances immune system function and supports elimination of metabolic waste. And tapping GB34 supports ligament and tendon health throughout the body while regulating gallbladder function for digestion. It addresses joint health and supports detoxification through improved bile flow. And tapping spleen 6, a reproductive and digestive regulation point, supporting hormonal balance and prostate health. This activates the parasympathetic nervous system for deep healing while supporting intimate function restoration. And tapping kidney 3 supports kidney function and thyroid health while addressing ankle stability and fluid balance. It enhances fundamental life energy and supports hormonal regulation for metabolic optimization. And tapping the kidney 1 point, the sole of the foot, deeply grounds the nervous system energy, promoting relaxation and sleep while switching off stress responses. Pulls the energy downward from the head, quieting mental chatter and supporting deep healing, rest, essential for recovery. Emotional stability strengthens while grounding energy flows, switching off stress responses and promoting complete balance and harmony. And now that the points are open, we'll go ahead and charge the batteries, starting with the upper dantian. The middle dantian, and the lower dantian. And that concludes our session. To everyone joining us on YouTube and X, thank you so much for being here. This concludes the live stream portion of our weekly Tong Ren session. So if you'd like to join us on Zoom next time, you can register using the link in the description. Registration closes 24 hours before the session. Space is limited, so be sure to sign up early. We'd love to see you in a future session. Now, as we wrap up, I encourage you to drink some water to help you integrate the energy from today's session. Give yourself some time to rest, to breathe, and allow the healing to settle. Thanks again for being with us.